Hey everyone, you're watching RAWREVEALNETWORK, your trusted source for all WWE matches, rumors, and updates. Hit that bell, and let's dive in. Sometimes a single moment changes the course of WWE history. Monday Night Raw just delivered one of those moments. A thunderclap that shook the entire locker room and sent shockwaves through the fan base. As the road to Survivor Series intensifies, Paul Heyman, the man often called the greatest strategist in professional wrestling, has done it again. The self-proclaimed wise man has pulled off his most unpredictable recruitment to date. One that fuses the traditional might of sports entertainment with the unstoppable reach of social media. For weeks, rumors swirled about Heyman's next move after the implosion of the Bloodline's dominance. Nobody could predict what came next. But when Heyman stood center ring beside Brock Lesnar and Bronson Reed, a knowing smirk on his face, everyone watching knew something monumental was about to unfold. Heyman's master plan unfolds. Paul Heyman's reputation has been built on his ability to see the chessboard before anyone else. From guiding Brock Lesnar to world titles to orchestrating some of the most memorable alliances in wrestling history, Heyman's genius has always been his timing. This time, he wasn't just building a faction. He was building a statement. Survivor Series is not just another event for him. It's a proving ground. The Vision, his current creation, was already dangerous with Lesnar's unmatched dominance and Reed's sheer physicality. But Heyman knew power alone wasn't enough to capture the modern era of WWE. The missing ingredient? Star power that transcended the ring. Someone who could bring eyes from every corner of the globe. Someone who could speak to a generation raised on viral moments, live-streamed spectacles, and digital influence. The moment that changed everything. The arena went silent for a heartbeat as Heyman raised the microphone and uttered his familiar phrase. "Ladies and gentlemen," before pausing, smiling, and adding, "You've seen power. You've seen destruction. But true vision requires understanding the future." Then, in an instant that seemed almost cinematic, the opening chords of Logan Paul's entrance theme hit the speakers. The crowd reaction was electric. Part shock, part disbelief, and part anticipation. Logan Paul, already a global phenomenon with millions of followers, was stepping into a partnership that would change the dynamic of WWE storytelling. Dressed in his signature yellow gear, the Maverick walked to the ring with a calm confidence that matched the gravity of the moment. He shook Heyman's hand, turned to face Lesnar and Reed, and nodded. The Vision had found its final piece. When social media meets sports entertainment, the addition of Logan Paul to Paul Heyman's new faction is more than just a celebrity crossover. It's a sign of how WWE continues to evolve. Blending digital influence with in-ring storytelling in a way that reflects the world outside the squared circle. Heyman's brilliance lies in knowing that wrestling today isn't just about who dominates in the ring, but who dominates the conversation. Logan Paul brings both athletic credibility and an unparalleled media presence. His previous matches against superstars like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins prove that he's not here to simply guest star. He's here to compete, to entertain, and to make headlines. His partnership with Heyman gives him a mentor who understands both spectacle and psychology, and together they create something WWE hasn't seen before. A union of intelligence, charisma, and media mastery. A faction built for the modern era. Each member of this new alliance represents a different element of dominance. Brock Lesnar is the conqueror, a living embodiment of intimidation, the measuring stick for physical supremacy. Bronson Reed is the enforcer, a powerhouse whose brute strength and presence anchor the team. And Logan Paul is the disruptor, the wild card who bridges eras, bringing a new energy and a massive fan base into WWE's orbit. Heyman's genius has always been his ability to blend contrasting forces into something cohesive. The Vision is exactly that. A group that combines the old-school brutality of Lesnar and Reed with the new-school savvy of Logan Paul. Together, they represent a new blueprint for factions in professional wrestling. Power, precision, and promotion. The reaction. Shock, buzz, and anticipation. Fans around the world erupted online moments after the announcement. Within minutes, clips from the segment were trending across every major social platform. The reactions ranged from disbelief to excitement. Traditionalists called it a bold risk, while newer fans hailed it as a masterstroke that could redefine the Survivor Series landscape. Even industry veterans weighed in, acknowledging Heyman's unmatched ability to stay relevant and reinvent himself. Only Heyman could think of something like this, one commentator remarked. He doesn't just build alliances, he builds moments that people remember for decades. Survivor Series has always been about team warfare, but this alliance promises something more. A cultural collision where old meets new and entertainment meets evolution. Logan Paul's role in the vision. For Logan Paul, this isn't just another crossover stunt, it's a calculated move. As a performer, he's proven capable of matching WWE's best in athleticism and storytelling. Now, aligned with Heyman, he steps into a leadership role that expands his influence beyond the ring. Heyman's mentorship gives Logan something he's rarely had in his career: guidance from someone who thrives in long-term storytelling and audience psychology. Together, they can build narratives that extend from the arena to millions of screens worldwide. Logan's charisma on the microphone perfectly complements Heyman's legendary promos, and their verbal chemistry alone could carry entire segments. Add Lesnar's physical presence and Reed's intensity, and you have a unit that not only wins matches but dominates the conversation around them. Survivor Series, the War Games factor. As Survivor Series approaches, the implications of the Vision's formation are massive. War Games has always been a spectacle. 2 teams, 1 cage, and chaos that defines careers. With the Vision entering as a unified force, the rest of the WWE roster suddenly finds itself facing a new kind of threat. Not just physical domination, but narrative dominance. Heyman doesn't send his soldiers into battle unprepared. He studies, he plots, and he orchestrates. Every opponent will be analyzed, every weakness identified, and every camera moment carefully planned. For fans, that means one thing: unpredictability. The Vision isn't just about winning matches. It's about owning moments that define the future of WWE. Whether you cheer them or boo them, you can't look away. The broader impact: WWE's new era of storytelling. This alliance marks something bigger than a single storyline. It's a reflection of WWE's evolving identity, a company that continues to adapt, merging digital culture with traditional spectacle. Logan Paul's presence opens doors to new audiences, while Heyman's legacy ensures the storytelling remains authentic to the sport's roots. Together, they create a product that appeals to both casual viewers and die-hard fans, bridging generations of wrestling storytelling. It's entertainment meeting entrepreneurship, narrative meeting network culture. The Vision isn't just a group, it's a signpost for where WWE is headed. An era where athleticism, branding, and creativity coexist under one spotlight. Looking ahead, the future of the Vision. As the countdown to Survivor Series continues, the anticipation only grows. Will the Vision dominate War Games and usher in a new age of WWE power dynamics? Or will this grand experiment crumble under its own ambition? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: Heyman's latest creation has already changed the conversation. The combination of Lesnar's dominance, Reed's ferocity, and Logan Paul's influence ensures that every appearance feels like an event. The Vision has arrived, bold, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore. Conclusion: when strategy meets stardom. When the greatest strategist in WWE joins forces with one of the world's biggest global influencers, the result is inevitable: a seismic shift in sports entertainment. The Vision is not just another faction, it's a statement about evolution, creativity, and power in the modern age. Survivor Series is no longer just about brand warfare. It's about the clash between eras, between legacy and innovation. Paul Heyman has once again proven that in WWE, true genius lies not only in strength, but in the vision to see the future. And now, the future walks beside him.